What's going on, everybody? And then there was Duke. Game winning field goal makes the Blue Devils bowl eligible, getting their sixth win on the year. Of course, it hasn't been too long since Duke made a bowl game. When you look at Duke, and of course, they made their first bowl game last year in terms of they had not made one since before the pandemic, going back to 2018. Mike Elko, yep, he led them to a bowl win over UCF last year. They're now bowl eligible again with their sixth win, and still plenty more to come for the Duke Blue Devils. Hope you guys can hear me well. Thanks so much for tuning in. It's Christian Ballard here at Ballard Sports Media. Got some good stuff to talk about. I'm also kind of distracted. I know I was a couple minutes late on this one as far as the scheduled time. So just hold on. Bear with me. It's all right. But yeah, I mean, 24-21, the final score of this game. We won't be on here too long. Duke walks it off on a Wake Forest on Wake Forest with a winning field goal. Wake Forest now 4-5 on the year. Duke is 6-3. Todd Polino kicked a 26-yard field goal right down the middle, and Duke used a third-string quarterback to beat Wake Forest. I'm actually a little bit surprised. I thought it had to be Riley Leonard. But, of course, he's battling some stuff, and we wish him nothing but the best. Hope he can get back to it. A freshman third-string guy, Grayson Loftus, 6'3", 205 from Gaffney, South Carolina, is a freshman, number 12 for Duke. In this game, he was 7 of 19 for 86 yards, a touchdown, and unfortunately, a pick. It was not a pick six. Wake Forest, their 3-touchdown game, came on the ground each time, able to get down in scoring position. Tate Carney had a 3-yard run in the first quarter. Mitch Griffiths with an 8-yard run in the second quarter. And in the third, Mitch Griffiths again with a 5-yard run. In between all those, Duke had a 32-yard run from Jaquez Moore to begin the second quarter. Jordan Waters late in the second quarter with a 4-yard run. Jordan Moore in the fourth quarter from Grayson Loftus. That was his lone touchdown, passing touchdown, by the way, was to Jordan Moore for 29 yards. And to win the game, Todd Polino hit the 26-yard field goal. So very good defensive game overall. 24-21, the final score when you look at this game. And Duke did not lead in a lot of categories. I mean, they had less first downs, less yards. Both teams with 2 turnovers. Some fumbles in there a little bit, going for it on fourth downs. 31-51 was time of possession for Wake. 28-09 was time of possession for Duke. I look at this game, and Duke came in 6.5. Over-under was 40.5. A lot of people expected it to kind of be low scoring, and it was. 24-21, the over-under was 40.5. Total points, 25. Or I'm sorry, 45. I'm looking at the scores, 21-24. Duke did not cover. Wake Forest, in this case, did cover, as they only lost by 3. So Wake kind of had the spread all in their favor. Let's check out the chat, by the way. Daniel Berry, what's going on, buddy? What's up there, Rooster Man? Says, what's up, BSM? Love you guys. Good to see you. Tell Mama Tori I said hello. Getting back to this game. Packed house. Duke is going to go bowling. Wake falls below 500. They come into the game 4-4. They have lost now 2 in a row to good teams. Duke fell out of the top 25, but they lost to Florida State 41-16. They almost beat Duke. They're 4-5. I want to look at Wake real quick. Here's their 3 games left. A 5-3 NC State at home, a 7-2, number 15 in the nation right now, Notre Dame on the road in South Bend on the 18th. And then the following Saturday, it does not have a time nor a channel right now, Wake Forest and Syracuse at Syracuse in New York. No time yet for that one. Syracuse 4-4 on the season. So Wake Forest is struggling a little bit. They want to win 2 more games to make a bowl. Duke is bowl eligible and looking to win out. If they win out, they go 9-3. 10 wins, they'd have to not lose another game, and they'd have to win a bowl. They would have to win a bowl. That's just the reality. That's where we're at. But this is impressive for Mike Elko. It's his second year. I think they hit 8 wins last year. I think they went 8-5. If I'm not mistaken, I don't quote me on it. I don't have it pulled up. I knew they were around there somewhere. So, yeah. But this was a good game. Back and forth a little bit. It was one of those defensive shootouts where it did kind of go back and forth a little, but you didn't have too many points. I love those games. I love defense, hard-hitting nose tackles, knock the ball away, turn it over on downs, stuff like that. I love those games. So I enjoyed this one. Got to see the last fourth quarter, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, man, did I miss – because, again, I was doing some basketball stuff for WKUL tonight. So I get home, I turn the game on, and it's right there at the fourth quarter, and I'm just like, oh, my gosh, what have I missed? So, anyway, big thanks for coming to the channel. I hope y'all stick around. I love you guys. We're going to try to get the watch hours up and everything, get monetized, everything like that. We got some big interviews coming up. Stay tuned. It's a surprise. You don't want to miss it. I love y'all. God loves you. He's got a great plan for us all. He's got a great plan for me too, man. We're gonna make it big. Thank you, Daniel Berry and Twisted Rooster, for showing up tonight in the chat. I love y'all. Appreciate it. Great win for Duke. And then there was Duke, bowl eligible on the year. Going bowling, pending nothing happens between now and then. What a season for Duke. It's not over yet, but I think it's still just getting started. Love you guys. Have a good night. God bless, and we'll see you next time.